everyone, this is Jennifer from Junk Journals by Jen, where journaling is about the journey. Have you ever felt stuck when it came time to work in your own journal? Well, I'm back with another episode of Making Memories Mondays. The thought behind it is spend some time on Monday working in my personal journal, and I'll take you along for the journey. Today I'm going to work on a page to remember my mom, and she passed away when I was 16, and it struck me that I didn't have a page for her yet. Now there's a couple of things I want to include for this page and that I'm sure of. And let's see where we are. We are on this page here. I'm going to keep the belly band, I believe, with these flowers because they look like flowers my mom would like. She loved yellow roses, so I'm going to go ahead and keep those. Now this is peeling up, so I'm going to glue that down. See if we can get this art glitter glue to work, and we'll glue it down a little. And deal with that a little bit. Ooh, got a lot out that time. Get a napkin. Okay, let me grab a napkin here. All right, and the other things I want to include are a letter that my mom wrote to me a few days before she passed away. She died when I was 16, so many years ago. There's this letter, and I've got a picture of her somewhere right here. And I like that there's already some hot pink on this. So it's tying the page together. And I've got some more pink I'm going to include. So we'll have 3 things of hot pink. And then there's a little bit in the paper behind it too. So the first thing I want to do is let's make this picture into a tag. I'm going to make it into a tag and then stick it into this pocket. And the first thing we're going to do is cut it down a little. I think it'll fit in there, but just barely. So let's trim it up just a little bit. So we'll cut a little bit off this side. Okay, and then cut a little bit off this side. Kind of cropping it up. Okay. Then we're going to cut off the corner on the top. Now I'm taking that top up, and I'm going to use it on the other side to get the same corner angle. Okay, we've got a tag shape. Now, before I put the hole in it, I did want to back this with some paper. I've got a sheet of flyleaf paper here we can use to back it. Let's just do that. We'll stick it down with a glue stick. It's always easier to back it before you go and cut the hole out of it and everything. Okay. Now we'll trim that up. Now we need to put I'm going to put a eyelet in there. So we take our crocodile, put it on the biggest hole, which is all the way to the right. And we're going to go ahead and punch a hole in the center here. I'm guessing about where the center is. And let's pick one of these. What do I have here? No, I think a gray one's going to look better. Let's pick a gray one. Or maybe one of these dark ones. Kind of blends in with that frame there a little. Kind of like that. Let's do that. Okay, and then we put our crocodile on all the way over to the left hand side. Perfect. Let's see if we can put this seam bias, if this will work in there. That'll give us another pop of bright pink. Putting the string through the loop. All right, I think that's adorable. And it's backed, so you can write on it, and I will. And then that will go right in there. Okay, I love that. Now the next thing I want to do is make an envelope, a cute envelope for this that'll match the page. And I dyed this green with green food coloring, the gel kind. Just a few drops with some hot water, and it dyed it this color. It was perfect. And I think it'll go great on this page. So I'm going to do a wonky envelope. The way we need to do that is by folding in the corners to about 1 inch or just over 1/2 of an inch, but about 1 inch. Okay, then you fold up the bottom about 2/3 of the way up. Should fit. And then the top you fold down. Not all the way though, leave a little room. These folds give you the lines where you need to cut. Okay. You go to the first corner there, and then you're going to do this is your bottom. So this one has just a very simple standard closure. And then you want these to be very simple rounded corners. And then the last one is your top flap, and that's where you're going to get wonky with it. You can see me cutting it wonky or not. Okay. Made that a little short there, but I think it'll work. That one's a little short, but we'll put our cluster there. It'll work out fine. So what we do is fold in our flap. So we're going to glue this from where it touches all the way down. Okay, and then we're going to do a, let's see, the envelope should go in there. Double check that it does. It's got my name on it and everything. I love that. I'll have a handwritten letter from my mom in here. One of my most treasured possessions. Okay, now I've got one of these what are they called? Cluster books that I'm working on. I just started a new one, and I think there's a good one in here that would suit it nicely. I think this one here, it's got a lot of green to it. Or this one. It's not finished, so we'll have to finish it together. Okay, let's finish this here. I've got some things we can pull over, and what can we put on it? Let's see. Got tons of birds. It's a big bird family. I can cut that down. That would be cute. And just tear it down. Yeah, let's put that there. Okay, and then what else do we want? I've got flowers, I've got bows. I kind of think a bow would be adorable on there. What do you think? A bow? Or, those are too bright. But I do have, whoops, lots of other flowers. I do have a coral colored flower that would look great. This one would look really cute. Bring out the peach in these colors here, and then the peach in the bird's face. So what's the choice here? This one is definitely a good one. For sure. There's that or that. That's kind of safe. Let's do this. Okay. I think that's an adorable cluster. Let's just pull that one out. All right, let's see here. We put it right there. It covers up that little spot that was bare, if you will. And I think it looks pretty darn good. It would look great on the front too, but I think it's okay there. So let's put it there. Okay. All right. So here's the cluster I made. And I have another piece that says something. Did I pull that out? It said something about flying, I think. Let me see if I can find that. That would be ideal to go with it. Well, it looks good the way it is anyway. I don't see... I think it's perfect the way it is. I don't think it needs a saying necessarily, especially since I can't find the one. Maybe it's in here. Nope. Okay, I'm looking one more place for some words. Let's check in here. Bunch of bird stuff. Might be some word stickers that say fly high or something like that. Well, okay. I'm going to leave it the way it is because I absolutely can't find anything that I want to put on it that says a word unless I look in my... I could look in here. Whoops. Sorry about that. Okay. Maybe one of these white words, if I ink it, would be good. And let's see. When you know better, do better. That might be good. If you're lucky enough to be different, never change. Love with all your heart. Be open to whatever comes next. Live every day with intention. That's what it's going to be. Because I learned that from a lot of loss and tragedy early on. That you have to live with intention because you don't know how much time you're going to have. You really don't. I'm just inking it with some peeled paint. I'm going to glue it down. Okay, there. That's cute. All right, there's that. And that goes right on here. Right behind our tag. And then I'll just need to journal on the tag, and I'll do that real fast. Okay, just a little thing saying how much I miss my mom and I love her and she'd be proud of my kids. That's basically what I said, so. I think I'll ink the edges of this envelope too. There's enough paint on here, might look good. Oh yeah. Okay. So that's all inked up. I'm going to stick that in there. And this is what we've made today. Belly band with a pocket, a wonky pocket with a cluster on it. And then we've got a tag with some writing on the back. If you're finding value here, please go ahead and hit the like button for me. I really appreciate it. It helps me bring you more content. And this is the completed page. Now, I hope you found some inspiration here today and that it helps you in your journaling journey and your own journals. I've linked the video below for the 1,000 subscriber contest so that everyone gets a chance to enter. Remember to subscribe if you haven't done so. If you'd like to get more of these videos or other junk journal videos. And please visit me at my Etsy shop, which is linked below. That's all for now. Goodbye, everybody. Have a great day.